Jacob here is from Nebraska.
Lucas here is also from Nebraska.
We've both lived in Nebraska for a majority of our life, but we haven't yet experienced all of the glitz and glamour that Nebraska has to offer. Nebraska is a pretty big state.
It's not like one of those Connecticut type places.
Western Nebraska is basically just a bunch of fields. There's a few towns, but they're pretty small.
Randomly sandhills.
Yeah,
Like
that's there too.
how are those there? Nobody gets it.
And then when you get to like the middle of Nebraska / the eastern part of Nebraska, it seems like it gets more populous. Grand Island, Columbus, then there's the big dogs.
Oh.
Lincoln and Omaha. Today, we're in the biggest metropolitan city in Nebraska. Omaha, Nebraska. Cool. Nay! We're going to stay in the most expensive hotel room in Nebraska. So the reason why I mentioned all that stuff about Nebraska is because that's kind of how I conducted my research for this video. I was thinking, like, if I want to stay at the most expensive hotel room in Nebraska, it's not going to be in, like, Hastings, Nebraska. It's probably going to be in a more popular city. So I went to a bunch of nice hotels in Omaha, Nebraska and Lincoln, Nebraska, looked at all of their suites. I found the most expensive room in Nebraska.
Let's get fancy!
3, 2, 1.
At the Magnolia Hotel,
Smack dab in downtown.
built in 1923, and originally it was the Aquila Court building.
Oh! There's some faces of men on the building, and they're obviously important men. Maybe that was us in a past life, and that's why we're drawn to this. The awkward moment when you run into your old self in your new life.
That's pretty awkward. In 1996, it turned into a hotel.
Ooh.
This building is actually designed after the Bargello in Italy.
I love that hotel. Is it a hotel?
There's probably some Richie watching, judging everything about this hotel because they've stayed at the most luxurious properties around the world. Yes, this is a 4-star hotel. It's not a 5-star hotel. There actually is no 5-star hotels in the state of Nebraska.
Wait, is that true? Because I'm moving. Are you for real? There's actually none? Ew.
I'm being balls to the wall serious. The best it gets in Nebraska is 4-star hotels. None of them have good enough service, good enough amenities. I guess none of them meet the criteria. Aquila Court, so they have some of the old stuff still. LOL. There's a wedding happening here today, I guess.
Yeah, it said be quiet.
You can just tell from the entire lobby area that this is a National Historic building. It's very beautiful, and it does have that smell of an old building. Kind of smell like copper or something. It feels like we're walking in someone's house right now. Like, it doesn't feel like a hotel at all.
Now you can tell that it's an old building. We had to walk down this hole. Jacob.
What?
Wait, okay, the presidential suite. And we're right next to the emergency exit because since you paid the most, we get to get safe first.
Yay.
You know, in the Titanic, like, the rich people got on the boats first. I want to flex on everyone that I'm here.
Numerous rock stars have called Magnolia's presidential suite home when in town for a performance.
Christina Aguilera.
Elton John. I don't know.
Joan Jett. Magnolia Omaha's gorgeous presidential suite is a spacious 1,200 square feet, the largest in Omaha. Not only is it the most expensive room, it's the biggest.
This door is creaky. It very much is reminding me of like a horror movie.
That little chain's gonna protect us.
Someone's just gonna open the door and cut the chain and kill us. Yeah, I mean, who gives a f? We're like young and rich. Who gives a f about anyone in this world?
Money will come back. Will our teens ever come back? Will we ever be teens in a suite again? No. Teenagers in the hotel suite.
I love being young and rich. When we were checking in, the front desk guy asked, do you guys want like soda and ice? And I immediately said no.
But then I said yes.
He brought ice and some sodas. I don't know if this is free. This room that we're staying in, it's $900. But then with like taxes and fees, $1,026 or something.
The front desk guy did say he's sad because this room is usually empty. So he said, I'm always excited when someone books it.
When your hotel room has a dining table, you know you've moved up in life. Like, this is a big step. That's us. Since this building is so old, you can tell like some of the hotel room is like did everything. Like this wall right here is so smooth, like they redid that. But then there's other parts of the hotel room where it's like a lot of it still might be from like the 1920s.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's in there, but let's hope there's not.
You gotta
dead
add
bodies.
the sodas to we have our own soda fridge. It's like what gas stations have.
This is like an industrial fridge, it looks like.
I know. Dishwasher? Like, they expect people to live here. Welcome to the 2-story high-ceilinged living space.
Whoa, this is huge, dude.
A chandelier.
It's about 5 lasagna noodles hung up.
And then I think this is where our private balcony begins. Maybe the wedding's going on and we can take a little peek. When's the ceremony starting? 'Cause I'm standing right here, I'm standing right above the bride and groom as they get wed. One sec. Just want to secure the space.
We don't want anyone going into our territory.
Yeah, this is our balcony. It's not like for anyone at the hotel.
This is the part of the hotel room that stood out to me. Zebra chairs.
Oh, and there also is a photo of a lion. Is that paying homage to the Henry Dorley Zoo? The best zoo in all of America, which is located very nearby.
Shimmering, shining.
You know how rich people, they always have little sculptures like this? They pretend they mean things. There's also like a man over there bent over. I have this.
Wait, isn't that from Target?
Yeah, it's from like Michael's or something, or...
When you said that you have that, I was kind of excited because like, I thought it was from Target and I was
You know
like,
everything I have is shitty. Shitty. I love how they squeezed an electric fireplace into the fireplace.
has any president actually stayed in this presidential suite? Because presidential suites, like presidents.
It could have only been Clinton, Bush, Obama, Trump, or Biden. And I don't think any of them have been here.
Yeah, I don't feel their energy.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this little dolly? A little demon closet. You know hotels have these. Isn't this for changing?
It'd be kind of a risky one though, because like, yeah, you can fully see. They said a lot of bridal parties rent this out, so maybe like one of the bridesmaids who's like really outrageous undresses behind there.
I love this. Is this actually comfortable? Oh yeah, it's genuinely comfortable. Smells like a little bit used, but not like gross. This is a big loft. You walk up this staircase like so. So this leads to a big bathroom area, you know.
Wait, they have a whole MUA set up.
Yeah, Dylan's gonna be there, and I'm gonna say that. I don't know why he did that to Candace. The toilet and the shower.
I was surprised when I saw this, I'm not gonna lie, because this isn't really screaming presidential suite.
When I picture fancy people, I picture them to yell and scream if they only see one water faucet or whatever. Like they need one at the top, one on the side. Like I'm picturing rich people, they need 3.
It's giving Super 8.
Pretentious saying all this stuff, but I'm just gonna say what I actually feel. Like this closet doesn't feel like luxurious to me.
No. A plastic hanger.
Isn't this like what? Isn't this like from like Walmart or something? Not that I shop there.
No, like
This
don't fall over.
I won't.
Oh, that's fancy. The headboard.
It's just so weird that Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton had sex in here. Hey, I ain't looking at the dollar menu anymore. Oh, I be getting 2 quarter pounders, no fries.
Hear my laugh in your face while I'm looking at you, while I'm in the presidential suite, and you're just in a regular suite.
There's a lot of people out there that view my channel like Fox News or CNN. They view it very legitimately.
Everything has been fact-checked. It's been ran through editors. Multiple viewpoints have made sure that what is in this video is the truth.
Nebraska does have quite a few nice hotels in Lincoln and Omaha. The Kindler Hotel in Lincoln, the Faunan Hotel in Omaha.
But even though there's all that competition, we can rest assured we're in the most expensive hotel room in the state, right?
There was only one big competitor to the room we're in right now. Omaha Marriott downtown. They also have a presidential suite. I couldn't find the price, so I called them. They said I had to book it at the Omaha Marriott. Like, you can't book it online, I guess.
You have to go there in person, physically.
There's 2 cots in the bag. I'll do one at a time. So the first cot in the bag is Lucas was reading a quote from the Magnolia website earlier that said, "This is the largest suite in Omaha." This is not an exposing channel, and I'm not trying to call anyone a liar, but I did see that the Marriott room is 1,800 square feet. That means that has 600 more square feet.
So I got all dolled up, thought I was living this fancy day, and it's all been a lie, is what you're saying?
So it gets worse. Let me bring up the other cot. Next up. This actually is the second most expensive hotel room in Nebraska. That hotel room at the Marriott costs $1,700. That's not including taxes and fees, so that's $800 more than this room. So essentially, it's double this room. Didn't want to spend $1,700. I'm sorry. You can call me broke, you can call me whatever, but I still know deep down that I'm a valuable human being, and money's not the only thing that matters in this world, even though for the whole entire video, all I've been talking about is money.
All I'm gonna say is please don't read the comments on this video, because I know it would ruin your self-esteem. Everyone's just gonna be calling you a broke piece of crap, and I might like a few of them, so they don't start attacking me.
Here is George here, because I'm curious. What is a presidential suite? Like, can any hotel just name a giant room in their hotel the presidential suite?
What is the T?
So I found out that the presidential suite was kind of invented by this president named Woodrow Wilson.
Little bougie person. Twink energy.
He was president from like 1913 to 1921. He just had such high standards for these hotels that he'd stay in when he traveled.
Oh my gosh, so his whole thing was like, okay, if I'm gonna be traveling and I'm the president, like, you have to have a special suite for me and it has to fit my standards I'm setting.
First of all, it has to be south-facing in the northern hemisphere and north-facing in the southern hemisphere. We're in the northern hemisphere. Let's get out my compass on my phone. This way is southwest.
And that's south.
So this isn't south-facing because this should be south, right?
But I guess maybe since it has all of this whole entire percentage of views, like maybe it's technically south-facing, but like it isn't predominantly south-facing. So I feel like maybe Woodrow might get he would throw a fit if he walked in here.
And then the next 2 criteria that it has to meet would be in the bedroom area. So it has to have an ensuite bathroom.
Basically that just means it's connected to the bedroom, so
But
technically.
But before fully diving into this whole presidential suite thing, he wouldn't only want a bathroom in his bedroom because that means when he has a guest in his suite, they're gonna go to his bedroom. Kind of not meeting the criteria because there has to be a bathroom downstairs and there's not.
Yeah, like you said, you wouldn't want people using his toilet. For sure not.
And it also has to have a walk-in closet. And I mean, this is a closet that you can walk into. So I would say it's meeting, this is like a 30% presidential suite. Woodrow Wilson would probably throw a fit, yeah, but
it just hit me like I love being in places where the ceiling is so high. Don't we all? Don't we all? It's not flashy. It's not in your face obnoxious. It's more of a warm hug.
Well said. Well said. Well said. Most expensive hotel room in Nebraska. It gets to like $1,000. If you did the most expensive hotel room in Florida, would it somehow, no joke, be $30,000 a night?
Yeah, I think it actually would be insane.
Shit changes from state to state in crazy amounts. This place has a living room just for all the hotel guests. Oh, maybe it's not for all the hotel guests.
Ooh, a ballroom.
You could have a ball in there. Is this where the regular people stay?
I think so.
See you there, bud. Yay! Let's see if the door opens now. I could be stuck in here for the next hour. Hopefully not, though. We were hyping up the elevator too much because I actually was so scared because Olive and Eras. That's just a classic fancy restaurant name.
If you want to make a bougie restaurant, just call it Olive and something.
You could tell this restaurant was recently renovated. Everything seemed new. What I've noticed is every new restaurant in the last 5 years has the same exact vibe.
Basically a Lisa Vanderpump restaurant.
When we sat down, the hostess let us know, you have 10 more minutes for happy hour. And when I pray beside the bed tonight on my knees, I'm probably gonna mention the hostess because she saved us $4.
Kept it simple and got a course.
I got a blue moon.
Yeah, and you get the little orange slice.
I feel like a woman. For an appetizer, we got wings. Buffalo wings with blue cheese and ranch.
These were great.
I don't wanna exaggerate, but these are some of the best wings I've had.
When you eat wings like this, you realize why the guy from Sister Wives has so many wives. I've eaten wings at so many restaurants and I love all of them, but they're all so different. That's him with his wives.
These wings, I'm gonna say it, were better than Cheesecake Factory wings, and that means a lot to me to say that.
Oh my gosh, you said it.
And of course I eat the carrots and celery because it just makes me feel like a health person, which I kinda like.
Gets a little bit of veganism into the picture.
For my main, I got the classic Reuben with Brussels sprouts. I just had to get the Reuben. I don't know if it's just a folklore or reality, but the Reuben was founded in Nebraska. Apparently, from what I know, someone ordered it at a hotel bar so many times in a row, and then it became a menu item. I just loved the idea of ordering a Reuben in the city that apparently Reubens were founded.
I got another Omaha classic. I got the Omaha hot chicken sandwich.
People mention Nashville chicken, Kentucky fried chicken.
This is Omaha.
Chicken's now becoming a thing?
Yeah, Omaha chicken is the new girl in town, and it was great. I liked it.
So what's Omaha chicken?
That's the thing. I think it might have just been buffalo chicken, but it was good. They swept it out of the park. That's maybe why it's called Omaha hot chicken, because it wasn't so spicy like you're gonna die. It's more like Omaha hot chicken.
Oh, more tame.
Yeah, which is my vibe. I don't want to be in pain, but I want to have a little kick.
When I ordered these Brussels sprouts, I was kind of sucking in my cheeks. I was like, oh yeah, I'm kind of like Gwyneth Paltrow now. But then right after I ordered them, he said, okay, are you okay with it? Because they're baked in bacon, some other oils, and at least I tried to eat my vegetables. These were some good Brussels sprouts. After a few of them, I actually had to stop eating them because they got a little bit too heavy. Not even joking.
I tried one of his Brussels sprouts and I told him, these literally taste like fart, but it's good. That's why I don't understand.
This Reuben was delicious. It had the classic rye bread. It had Thousand Island sauerkraut. What's that type of beef called? Oh, corned beef. And I was just living. There's two types of Reubens. Good Reubens and bad Reubens. Once you've had a good Reuben, they're all just the same.
Reubens always are good. We said we didn't want dessert because we were actually full, but also, apparently there was going to be a free dessert at the hotel.
One of the amenities is cookies and milk. Frick, I was just about to expose this hotel. It's done so much hate.
You got the time wrong?
I thought it was from 6 to 10. It's 7:41 right now. Milk and cookies is served from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. So we were so disappointed, so mad, but we still have another 20 minutes to wait till milk and cookies. Dinner was $100 with tips, so that's how expensive the restaurant in one of the best hotels in Nebraska is.
Hey, could we get champagne sent up to our room, please? I feel like such a rich person. But sitting on this giant sectional, I do not feel like I'm in a hotel.
In a man cave, and I look over there, and there's a political sign that's kind of problematic.
I know, it does give that vibe.
Lucas must have ate too many cookies because his pants broke.
I literally sat down, did this, and it just popped. I've actually never had my pants break before in my life. I am done. Old Navy?
We thought there would be a whole line for these cookies because there is other people at this hotel. I thought people would be like grabbing cookie after cookie. But no, we were the only people in the lobby and I didn't really know where the cookies were. But then I saw this little table in the corner and there was cookies, milk.
You could tell they're homemade cookies. We were there around 8:50. They started at 8, so they weren't completely hot. But these still were just like crumbling and gooey.
I've never been in a hotel that offered this amenity though. Like,
I know.
as far as I know, I don't think I've ever experienced this. It honestly felt euphoric. It was an out-of-body experience, dipping that cookie in milk. I haven't done that in years. Like, it just felt so special to me.
But now we're in the awkward circumstance. We ordered champagne an hour ago, and we've heard nothing. So now it's like, or do we have to call back down? Because I don't know if I'm brave enough.
Oh yeah, I just was calling to see if it's still getting delivered. If it's not, it's fine.
Wait, is he so mad?
Maybe it was out of character, but he said he was just about to bring it to the room. I kind of think it might be a character, but...
Champagne in the second most expensive room in the state. The most luxurious champagne, Google it. This is the good stuff. It actually isn't champagne because it's from Spain.
On this website, it says it's $9.99, but I mean, I think this is out free, so...
Yeah, it's free.
Okay.
It's gonna be free. Of course. Luxury. From the cornfields we grew, but...
Because obviously I'm paying for this hotel with my husband's money.
Oh yeah, thank God. Shout out to Jacob's husband, I know you're watching.
Cheers to no matter where this world brings us, we're always gonna remember the cornfields of Nebraska.
Sorry, I drank while you were talking. I realized you're supposed to wait till they end the cheers, right?
It's fine. We're Midwest classy. We aren't actually classy.
Should we go live on Facebook? To flex on the people from middle school?
Cheers to being right below Warren Buffett on the Nebraska's richest. Right now we're playing Phase 10.
And then every now and then just dissecting. So what else did Taylor Swift do to try to sabotage Katy Perry?
Oh, I actually won.
Itemized receipt.
The one thing that we weren't familiar with was amenity F&B. We were wondering, like, what does that mean? But then Lucas said food and beverage. That's what F&B stands for.
Yeah, so it turns out that champagne wasn't free.
I was just in this little magical state, like, oh my gosh, like this is so... But then it just ends up costing money.
I know.
I thought, okay, it's probably time to go to bed because it's midnight.
I have to get to the realtor office tomorrow. We have to get to bed.
I slept like a president last night.
President Roosevelt.
It felt like we were staying at our grandma's house or something. It smells like grandma's house, and
I know, it's not even a bad smell. Like, some people would say, ew, but like, it actually smells good. Like, it just smells like comfortable.
should we see the crime scene that we created last night?
We were rock stars. Like my socks just over there is a mess.
These people are junks. What? This is absolutely atrocious. These people must be so rich. Why are they spending it so frivolously and doing such reckless stuff with it?
Room service.
Oh, hi.
Hi, we have room service. Where do you want me to put it? Right over here on this table?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
How are you guys enjoying the suite? It's the nicest one we have.
Oh, we loved it. I've been wanting to stay here, so I'm excited.
Here's a bill. Just have to sign that. And you
Okay.
can tip. You don't have to, of course. But yeah, whatever you feel. All right. You two have fun. All right. Think that might be mine, the Magnolia breakfast.
Ham and cheese omelet.
Yes.
It's good.
Bacon.
Doesn't getting a ham and cheese omelet just like sound like you're a little kid? Ham and cheese omelet. Like, it just sounds so basic that only a little kid would get it.
And for some reason I just know I wouldn't like it because like the shredded cheese are kind of like not be it.
Yes.
For some reason I'm eating but in such a rush.
Not gonna disappear, Lucas.
I'm scared it might. I'm getting into the toast, dipping it in all the yolk. Wow. May I be excused?
Yeah. Even though this shower might look average, not good enough for president, this shower head actually has a lot of water coming out. It's not gentle. Some of these hotels, you can tell they're trying to save water. This hotel's like, no. Hey, Mom. It looks like me and Lucas made it.
Yeah.
Me and Lucas were at times critical of this room, but my ending thoughts are, I enjoyed it and
I loved it.
don't actually walk out because I need to get the camera. So like, just maybe like put half your body out so it looks like we're leaving.